Picking up from last episode, we caught up to the army attacking Varisia and found their leader, who was leading the assault on Sanctuary 13 and preventing the refugees there from teleporting away. And he slew a bunch of people and summoned himself into this reality. And we chopped his head off, collected it, and we made it into the sanctuary. Everyone had successfully teleported out, and now we are following, doing the same. Hopefully, return to Happy Town. Party deserves to rest and be home for a bit. Oh, maybe there's the end of Long Trail. You can go to Long Trail. I think I'm ready to figure out what's at the end of that trail and totally destroy it. Oh, there is a luncheon in the entertainment room directly adjoining the party's room. Vey, Elleraine, and others are celebrating the party's successful return. Ah, everybody's here. That's great. Okay, so we got Kerba, Crater City representative. Hilzian? I don't quite recognize. I think I would recognize if I knew who these people were. Cathala. There's a waiter. There's Kravis, who journeyed with me to the Brighter Cascades and then, Crater Valley. Lena, another waiter. Valen. Trandelgroth is here. Elleraine. Attica. Bartender, busboy. Excellent. Busboy here. Who are you? Why are people I don't know here? Now I'm like a public person. We're here to talk to you about your ascension through the nobility. It's important to our people back in Crater City and the future of Cray Island. Please seek us out at the Golden Goose in Conference Room 7. You're here. Okay. So he represents Cray Island and maybe is a dryad. Please seek us out at Golden Goose, Conference Room 7. So, Hilzian, he's another dryad whose name we know now. Wine, beer, spirits, and soft drinks. I see you met my good friend Kravis. I'm glad to see you again safely. I really wondered what would come next when we set you adrift in that slaver ship. It was a crazy risk, but we'd be even worse off if we hadn't done it. So I heard you have a yacht now. I look real good in swimwear. Me too. He gently nudges Lena and they both laugh. There's a refugee camp near here. 20 total coming to our area. This one is the largest so far. Can you do me a favor and visit it? Talk to the people. They've been through hell. You're recognized as heroes. It could really pick up their spirits. Yeah, of course. Head down there before you head out elsewhere, please. I think it's important. Appetizer? Yeah. It's hard to believe what we've been through, but harder to believe what's happened to the rest of the world. My heart sank when we saw Kree Castle, when we realized how many years they've been preparing. The invasions of the Western states caught us completely unprepared. I'm inspired by how you responded to the adversity. I'm doubly inspired. Our lunch here is a tribute to that. Here's the lunch. I marvel at the work we still have to do. But you four give me hope. Your work has uncovered the secret of Happy Town's mysterious grave. That confessional letter, combined with the books you have previously discovered, have created a lot of concern in the Wizard League. There'll be time for that later. We believe, for now. Indeed, I'll never be able to fully express my gratitude to you, but more difficult times loom ahead. Welcome back. Welcome back. How does everyone say it? Welcome back. It's a nice touch. Luna gives me an order. Spend some money on you. Thanks, man. All right. So, go to the refugee camp. There are several of them coming to... Oh, we should long rest, because we didn't actually do that. We just appeared. I imagine we have plenty of food. And I can also sock some of my weapons away. I can put one of these away, I think. Keep those, because I actually sometimes do run out of those. Didn't identify that yet.
Solasta Divo Oculus!
Rapier of Light. It's so sad to be a bard. Can't use a rapier. They look so stylish. It transformed when your hand touched it. 46 plus 48 radiant. Flicks highlighted. You have +2 on your charisma, precision, persuasion, ability checks as long as you were wearing this ring. So I'm gonna go give some talks. I'm gonna wear this ring instead of the thing I'm attuned to. Always keep the ring of detect invisible on. Since I'm gonna go to the refugee camp, just makes sense to wear that. Staff of Fire goes into the war chest. Okay, this is severe radiant damage, so maybe I want to keep that for radiant stuff, but okay. Oh, Luminatus does also radiant, but also silenced. Yeah, I'm just thinking Illuminatus is more like the thing. Obsidian Ray reduces armor save, which can be pretty useful, but haven't been using that. Those at least have specific use cases. Scepter of Zarath has been supplanted. Keep this around for its radiant damage. Reaper. Paralyze. I'll keep this around if I ever want to see how well Paralyze works, but you just can't equal the acts of admonishment. Keep the Warden Blade just so I can cast. In the trinkets closet. Sell most of those. Oh, it worked this time. Maybe because it was new. I have so many rings of fire resistance. Oh, time to check out some heavy armor. She can wear now. So, what would this do to your AC? Of course, she has the +2 on that other thing. Would it only equal? Where's her other armor? That's a +3 breastplate. That allows it to be better than +2 plate armor. But keep your eyes out for a +3 plate armor. Keep a couple of these, just keep them for Halloween. There's a lot of gear I forgot about. Totally skipped over my cleric. So I don't think this Grandison will be better than um, and it's a two-handed weapon. The Spirit of Flight, Magic Stick, Troll Slayer. All commendable weapons. Okay. A little bit of knickknacks. I need everyone here. Plenty of stuff to sell. All right. Years later, my kids will find that arcane legalese. Trash.
Solasta. Devo. Oculus.
Shield of fire. So it's a +2 shield that if you attune to it, we give you +2 charisma and +1 to AC. That's interesting, I think. Or is it a +1 shield when you're attuned to it? Fit for the armor. Stack over here. Either way. The Reaper. I don't think we need to keep the Reaper. What's it called that? Brother Blade to the Harvester found on a slaughtered transdimensional being. Okay, yeah, because it does paralyzed. Definitely a collector's item. Hard to come by that, huh? So I'll check that out. Okay, let's get out of here. They said to go by the Golden Goose. So we got comfort refugees, but also gain nobility recognition in Happy Town. So we've been ordered to rest a bit, take a few days for ourselves, wrap up lingering threads around the area. Wait for the branch to grow. The mystic thorny branch given to us by Rianne sprouts new growth. Huh. Alright. Gain noble titles. Refugees. Those refugees here now. Drew standing over here. Posing an epic about you right now. You keep having adventures and we'll both end up rich. There's now like city guards, guard trainers, refugees gathered around. There's still a gambling game. Bitterroot. What do you say? Married life has been so grand. War makes a dramatic backdrop. Though this is a bug. Spiff should have vanished a while ago. That's not the real Spiff. It's like a cardboard cutout we put up there because we all miss him. So here's Venture Magistrate Laura. I remember speaking to her and she told me to invest wisely. Good to see you. Keep a good track of your money. Hey, the dog, the golden goose came here. I will pet him. Honk, honk, honk. Excellent. The golden goose hangs out in front of the golden goose. The refugee here. Just more people all around in general, or different people. You're so thankful for all that you've done. Your ascendancy to nobility is the shot in the arm we need. If you're too drunk to find the party room, you shouldn't find the party room. Wasn't he gonna go back? The elite guard was gonna go back to I'm gonna win this costume. I was expecting him to go back to Zion Girl. Hey, that door's open. Eat. Okay. Alright, Valen, Master Craftsman, Siwa, Disbane, Advanced Armor. Cathalia, Nobility Licensing and Customs. Diplomat, so I can talk to Vale, to Vay. Elleraine. Let's start with Elleraine. Lovely to see you, she says. Elleraine, you're looking the wrong way. Talk to Valen. Hi, welcome. There's many things to go through, but we'll keep this succinct. It has become important for morale and the assertion of our normalcy for you to be elevated to the ranks of nobility. There's never been such bottom-up pressure in my lifetime. I, the people, have spoken. But there are practical matters of money, financial inertia, interest rates, amortizations, and signed business deals that make it a reality. I have marked the challenges of our growing culture. With all the chaos, several places that you have secured have skyrocketed in value. Places like Treacherous Swamp are now safe havens. Its stewardship is rolled into happy towns. However, the refugees now looking for security in Kulman Cow the newly opened for trade Betalt River Delta, and the foothills of the Dan Mountains, potentially a mining bonanza. Even Happy Town itself wants you as a representative. I came here to ask you to be our first nominated nobles for the Clay Orcs in Crater City. We Dryads returning life to the blighted Cree Island need help from the larger trade union. Destroyed by undead, we could not remain securely rebuilding the forest without financial interest from the Minoan Plains and the western states. We cannot maintain security without rebuilding the forest. Okay, we cannot maintain security rebuilding the forest without finance. Okay, that's completely grammatically correct. I just had a hard time understanding what I said for some reason. We will gladly assist in destructing we will gladly assist in destructing the former fortress and opening a port city. We understand there's a great deal of financial interest in doing so, but there are upfront costs we cannot muster. We need your leadership financing the initiation of our enfranchisement. We have a similar request. I feel the Clay Orcs, Crater City, and Cree Island's fates are intertwined. We need you to take leadership, financing the enfranchisement of Crater City into the Greater Trade Union. Our city is in better position to integrate with infrastructure and people at hand, so the costs are lower. Both should be enfranchised. The party needs to take the lead in this, in line with our customs, which will be securing funding internationally and enshrine your heroic deeds for all time. We're going to have to come up with a new name for these territories under your umbrella. Even Happy Town has emerged as a major power city-state recently, with many thanks to you four. Every refugee who's come here, every citizen who's read of you four are cheering for Happy Town. Our ability to get people in the trade union to listen to us is much higher than our actual ability to raise an army single-handedly. Power like that is called goodwill, and it comes from people's esteem of you. I'm thinking the new states. There will be lots of people, skilled and from all over, migrating in, looking for security while the war rages. Many will be permanent, and they view these areas as desirable because of the assertion of our social norms. Hence, the money. I'm a licensed royal licenser, nominated to this region by Brain Lucia. Through me, you will set down the finances that procure trusts, asserting the land's claims of your nobility, triggering financial transactions internationally that will secure funding for the region's future. Raise capital and see me. Should we go over that again? No. Raise capital and see me. Okay. Oh, the really advanced armor. $28,000. Definitely affordable. Wanting to explore that with like her. So we'll hold off on that just a second. And we will talk to Thalia. So I buy these, and then I become a noble representing these cities, and my financial investment sort of represents some sort of trust, I suppose. It represents my investment in the city, and then they'll counter that with investments in me, it sounds like. So we have enfranchisement Crater City, 100,000 gold. I have 400,073. Enfranchisement of Cree Island. It was important to these guys that we go and do that. And let's start off with Happy Town if we can do it, if we can afford it. Happy Town was pretty cheap, 65,000. These are people that are all, personal and close to me. Oh, wasn't that Cree Island? Franchisement. I also need the land deed, I guess. I think I'm almost out of money. Landed deed, Crater Valley. Landed deed, Crater Valley enshrines the party members as the officially recognized nobles in Crater Valley with attendant media rights and brand marketing. A deed that enshrines, look at landed deed. A deed that enshrines members of the party's legally registered nobles representing Cree Island, specifically in regards to branding representation during boom time, brought them elsewhere. What is this then? Franchisement of Cree Island. With this purchase, the party will establish a trust fund for the development and protection of Cree Island. So this actually is like I'm like an initial donor, or not an initial donor, the very first investor in a major startup that's considered to be a guaranteed success as long as like our nation wins this war. Cree Island will be an important island to my nation in the future. And I'm giving, because of my popular status and my role liberating Cree Island, also capturing ships so that we can now go to Cree Island. So I have the chance to be the very first investor. Although I think 200,000 gold is probably not very much. But what they were saying is that my purchase of this will trigger a series of much bigger financial transactions on the international stage. It leads to like permanent trust funds and long-term investment. Whoa, no, get that. So I think I'm out of money though. Can't get the land deed. Batal River, Kuman Cow. I think I can do Batal River. Heck yeah. But also, I suddenly spent a ton of money. I have 3,000 coins left. So we have weekly noble earnings. I've never really seen the money come in from the patent fees. Hopefully that starts happening soon. Quite a trip. The golden goose. I need like 100,000 more gold. I'm sure I have objects worth selling that are worth that much. How do I get out of here? Now I think it's good to go to the refugee camp. Okay. Friendly Defender, Refugee Camp 4. Talk to people at the refugee camp. New objective. City guard. Welcome, heroes. They have mog dogs. Much more friendly than the bugs, I guess. They use those to spot invisible Sorakath, I suppose. Dryad advisor. If our forest didn't protect these people, they'd be undead. So we protect them whether we like it or not. So we protect them like it or not. Our queen believes many of the young people here have already been magically touched and have the potential to become druids. Well, your queen's been pretty good to me. Has she? The queen made me fight those dryads. Maybe I've helped. I certainly helped the dryads. I don't know that the dryads have helped me. Rianne gave me some potions of invisibility. That was nice. She also attacked me with her 8 creepy children. They destroyed the majestic forests of Cree Island. They will be avenged. So this is another Dryad advisor. Refugee. I'm just glad I have my children with me. It's hard to say how much worse an undead invasion is than a tsunami. Hey, everybody. Is that a Thuli of the Badland? Score. Dryad and Priestess of Pakri.
What strength!
Help. I don't know what to do. My friend, she's having her baby. I'm still in training. I'll get help, says the priest of Merike. Can you help? I'm in over my head. I have very good medical skills, actually. I'm trained, says the ranger, Lila. She's over here. Medicine, 24. Your years of training pay off. She's pregnant and giving birth. She's incapacitated and in need of help. She moans painfully. You skillfully, through faith or practice, help deliver the baby. The child cries in your arms, and you slap her bottom, and then hand her over to her mother. She cries tears of joy as she looks down upon her child. Please take these gifts. Mother and daughter fall asleep. Her husband was taken, had the mind service forced on him. She saw it all. You have the power. Please bring him home. Bring them all home. We will try. That was a nice gift. We all got Potion of Superior Healing. The restrooms. The material waste of so many animals is great, but our trees hunger to grow strong and powerful to make ready for war. I'll take that flower. They destroyed the majestic forests of Cree Island. Those forests will be avenged. It's not easy accepting so many hominids into the forest, so apart from nature. There later. Doing my meet and greet thing. My bard is like super popular. Like everyone in the party is really popular, but she's like on a stratospheric level. She's wearing her ring, just not there. That's +2 on persuasion checks. Everyone has quite a bit or enough charisma, but the rogue or Baroness Gaga just blows refugee camp away. They're so impressed. She's so amazing. Her personality is just so strong. And she can sing and do arcana. I want to go home. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you. The people here have suffered a great deal. Having you here will really help people's spirits. Do you have a speech prepared? You're on next. Good luck. Suddenly you are on stage. There are thousands of refugees looking at you. The performer just prior is putting away their musical instrument and shuffling off stage. How to start this? The audience is already getting excited. The players walk out to thunderous applause and cheers. The characters, that is. I have a speech ready. I can't imagine more difficult times. I hope to never see worse than what we've endured, what you've endured. Many of our loved ones are missing, some forever. Some are prisoners of the mind servitus. We haven't been in front of this fight. We've been having to react. We've had to put one foot in front of the other, just to try and catch up. We caught up to Finzar. Crowd erupts. And we will catch up to Ogre Lord and every other force aligned against us too. The crowd is euphoric. In these difficult times, just try to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Our larger community, is helping. We will keep doing more. We will bring everyone home, everyone we can. Our community, this one we're making here right now, will prevail in the face of great evil because we possess all the qualities that made our communities great all across the kingdoms. Our compassion, generousness, and strength of convictions are only made stronger under great pressure we face. Remember those virtues, the cornerstones of our society in these trying times. Our enemies hate them. They hate cooperation. They hate compassion. Little acts of defiance like being nice go a long way. It is through compassion and cooperation that we will endure and overcome our enemies. and together we will all celebrate the annihilation of enemies. You can see the speech platform, walking off to thunderous applause, hooting, and wild cheers. Oh, pick a musician, pick the athlete. Apparently there's more. Baroness is going to sing a song. Who is best suited as a musician? Baroness. The fighter does not know who is best suited for performance. Natural 20. You walk onto stage to thunderous applause, but magically your performance is louder. The piece begins as a cacophony of rhythm and chaos that is suddenly pierced and made harmonious by your bright, clear singing. People in the audience are having a deeply cathartic experience. You've touched them on a spiritual level and brought them a moment of peace. When you finish, there is total silence until a cascade of applause sounds like a rain on a stormy beach. All right, for the athlete, I think it is Lila who has that plus 12 on her athletics checks. Lila has plus 14. She is a ranger, just slightly eclipsing Mary. Mary Sue is not the Mary Sue. You conveniently slip out of your shirt and proceed to lift the stage, risers and all. The audience is in awe of your strength. Suddenly you jerk the whole apparatus over your head and begin doing standing shoulder presses with it. Several women and men are instantly made pregnant. Do magic. You set the stage back down, and the cheers just do not stop. You pose, flexing, and give thousands the memory of a lifetime. I think we are done. Priests of the four prominent gods in the area lead a series of prayers asking for strength and fortitude to meet the challenges ahead. The playbill you once possessed announcing this show is no more. They are now legendary playbills, incredibly sought after by collectors. Whoever gains an item, legendary playbill. Okay. So I didn't actually ever get a playbill, but maybe someone was handing them out and I didn't talk to them yet. But now I have legendary playbills. I gained 3 of them each. I'll definitely have to keep one for my own. You know, Lila's glad she got to participate, but this is definitely Baroness's show. Documents, come on. Profound magical theory. I still think this belongs to Kalidra. The legendary show of a lifetime. Rally for refugees. The party's extraordinary performance at a refugee camp elevated this common playbill to legendary status among collectors. Oh, that's 300,000 gold. Well, I'll be able to buy the rest of my deeds. Just a bit ago, my biggest concern was being crushed by a wall of water. I guess things are looking up. It's not easy accepting so many hominids into the forest, so apart from nature. Yes. I'm glad the dryads of Pleasant Forest are so pragmatic. I'm grateful we had a place to go. How's that for some foresight? I want to go home. Emperor's Eye. I'm too tired to even want things. Just a bath and a good bed. I'm grateful we had a place to go. I'm grateful we had a place to go. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hi, everybody. It's me, your friendly neighborhood hero. Not easy to be an optimist right now. Kid. Though there's palpable despair, perhaps people grew too tired of that, and now there's some dancing and singing. A person is hitting a tambourine while they dance around the fire. There's shouting, trumpets wailing, and guitars strumming. The drummers are amazing and incredibly loud. Being a fairy. In the distance, you hear something. From a long way off, you hear the sound of a child quietly crying. You find the child behind a stack of crates, clutching a necklace. The child stammers, I saw my uncle force my mom and dad to wear the mind servitus. Then he gave me this. He sent me to flee. He said if I told anyone he'd hurt my mom and dad. It started to burn in my pocket. I got so scared. She holds up the necklace for the player to see. You reach out and take it from her. When you touch the necklace, a flash of light erupts. Before you stand 5 people. Men, women, armed to the teeth. 4 of them wear the mind servitus. Mom? Dad? He laughs. I told you not to tell anyone our little secret, says the uncle. Mom? Dad? I want you to kill your own little kid. This camp is ripe. I will raise a huge undead army right here. He begins to laugh. Yes, come to mommy, dear, says Mom. Dad says, come here, you little brat. She hides behind you. Please save my mom and dad. Please don't hurt them. So we see mind slaves. See 4 mind slaves. And Uncle Reach. Oh, I'm not going to put up with this guy. I got perfect thing for a dude just like that. No, it's gotta be way higher.
Solasta.
Good night.
Malis.
Uncle
That's
Reese
better.
survived that? Dang.
Ha! Take that.
Oh,
you
he got
fiend.
annihilated. Okay, I suspect that's a place where I could sing. So I'm gonna like make sure I just make a space for my Baroness to get there. And I'm gonna not use any reactions. I don't want to hurt the mind slaves. Get out of the way. Oh, you're in the way. Not in the way. Perfect. Ouch! You stabbed the person that's going to save your life. Baroness Gaga.
Deal with it.
In the back. Your powerful singing destroys the mind servitus, binding the mind slaves. The refugees, beginning to circle the melee, join your singing, so inspired they are. Goodbye, Uncle Reese. Thank you so much. Yes, we are eternally grateful. The kid is too happy to talk to you. That jerk was your brother, says the mom. What? I thought he was related to you, says the dad. I know, I already did that. What is this loot? Nothing particular. Okay. It's looking like I explored maybe this whole place. Gave a speech, reunited a family, refugee gave birth, promised to help find their lost husband. So with that, I'm gonna make party head back to the exit. We'll save. Let's just form up, be organized. Let's give everyone a really fancy meal. Everybody gather around.
Aina, Conjo, Jure.
Hopefully we make plenty. Feed everyone. Throw down, summon food. We summon mystic food. We summon good berries. And some of this is just to help change up the diet because people are probably eating the same things over and over again. I'm going to save the episode here. And we'll pick it up from this point next time. I'll talk to you later.